Let me explain why I'm dressed the way that I am. I am going to share parenting tip number 39 from a total different financial mindset. And a lot of you folks might not agree with it. But I think many of us, right, were taught that, let me do the echo, money doesn't grow on trees. Do I look like an ATM machine? Okay, so the reason why I did that, let me just turn off the echo, was because I think a lot of us, right? I was raised to use coupons and discounts and make sure that we saved money. But because my mom grew up very rich, she lived in a mansion, had maids, and then she married my dad, who grew up in Punene, Maui, in the plantation camps with, six kids, very, very poor, had to make his own toys. They did not know whether they had enough to eat oftentimes, but as an only child, many of my friends know I grew up very, very spoiled. My parents never, they weren't rich, but they taught me the value of money and a work ethic. But my mom always said, sometimes you have to treat yourself, especially on vacation. If we were on vacation, she'd say, you know what? We're on vacation. Enjoy a shopping spree. We're on your vacation, but when you get home, that's when we have to save money and we have to, live not so frugally, but just watch your pennies. So I notice when my daughter Chelsea, 18, right? She got her first few paychecks. She saved a couple $1,000s, and I noticed, I told her, okay, if you want to buy your work shoes, go ahead and buy it. And she felt guilty spending $60 on a pair of shoes for work. And I said, I want you to know that you're worth it. And because you can afford it, do not spend money just just really, really suffering from guilt. A lot of us do, right? We go shopping and then we're consumed with guilt because we know that that money could have been spent or could have been saved. And we just, that guilt is not a very healthy mindset. It's not a good feeling to have, right? Does not make us happy. So I want to share, I don't know if any of you believe in the law of attraction, but one year I decided that I wasn't going to do upper high school students. Normally I do age 6 to 16 now. And I had a lot of juniors and seniors taking really hard upper math, and I finally decided that wasn't my thing. So I gave up over $1,000 of tutoring business, and I referred them to excellent higher math tutors. If you need a higher math tutor, I highly recommend that. Message me and I'll give you his contact information. But I was scared, but I decided I'm going to practice this law of attraction and I'm going to practice faith. And within 3 weeks, I not only made up the $1,000 income that I thought I was going to lose for who knows how long, and I attracted the right students, the perfect clients. I love working from, with grades, maybe first grade through seventh grade. And depending on the student, I mean, I work with a sophomore in high school now because I've been working with him since he was 10. But the new students that I've decided to take only from first grade through eighth grade. I'm currently working with a 4-year-old, but that's the exception. So my parenting tip though, number 39, the whole thing is, me giving up $1,000 worth of income basically was scary. But what I've been teaching my kids, and I believe if we grow up with that lack mentality, we will continue to suffer, not just financially, but emotionally and just, mentally. And living in, with that lack mentality is not a very happy mindset. So, parenting tip number 39 is just be cautious with your words. You can teach them financial responsibility. You can teach them, the power of saving money, investing money, but let's try not to instill that lack mentality. Otherwise, no matter how old they get, They will feel guilty spending money, even if it's something that's $5 that will bring them so much happiness. If they want to get like a $5 cookie or like something really expensive in their mindset, because even like Starbucks. I told Chelsea it's not something that you want to do on a regular basis because of the sugar, because of the price, but once in a while, you work hard, you get a paycheck, treat yourself to a Starbucks and release the guilt. And that's parenting tip number 39. Have that mental mindset where you have, these aren't real, but you have, you know, even if you dress fancy, like Chelsea did that whole prom photo shoot without going to the prom. And she said she felt so happy getting dressed up. Her older sister did her makeup and she wore the jewelry and the fancy prom dress that, it was a hand me down from Sabrina, but very, very gorgeous dress. And she said she felt so happy, right? And it was just a little free activity, but mindset, guys. Really teach your kids the value of treating themselves once in a while and really feeling worthy no matter what their financial situation is, okay? And that's parenting tip number 39. Thank you for watching. Bye.